giant box. I'm just gonna start cutting into it and see what we got. Lots of cling wrap and brown tape. They really wanted to make certain this thing was not gonna come open. In fact, it's very hard to even find the actual edge of the cardboard because it's so rubbed in. Ah, here we go. Got it. Success. Set that aside. Cusignana, Italy. Nowhere close to the correct pronunciation of that. It's like you have to cut through the plastic first. And one of these days when I have more money for better production value, you'll have audio that doesn't echo. You'll have an overhead camera so you can watch what I'm doing. You know, if things will really come together. I'm gonna rotate the box now so I can access the other side. How heavy did they say this thing was? 9.50 kilograms. For those who don't know, 1 kilogram is roughly 2 pounds. So this is about an 18 to 20 pound box. My math is bad. Please don't correct me. I'm making content here in a video because I didn't finish school. Alright. So we got, looks like 3 things here. So I'm just gonna close this in between and show you what we got. The first thing from the Borangame company, Borangame. And you know what, let me turn this monitor off so it's not so distracting. There we go. Is the Game V-Space vertical wall mount 3-in-1. It holds the PlayStation 4 original, the Slim, and the Pro accordingly. You can't see it too well from there. I don't know if that helps you at all. And if not, there'll be more pictures posted in the actual review that this will be linked in. It's an elegant and simple design. They forgot to put a space between and simple, but beggars can't be choosers, right? If you're getting a mount, you're not going to keep the box anyway. They thank you for choosing them on the top, which is cute. Vertical wall mount 3-in-1 solution for PlayStation 4 Slim and Pro. It shows you on the back what it looks like. Kind of looks like a dude doing this, and his legs are like that. You don't see that, obviously. After you place the screws in, you'll be sliding your console in accordingly. Even has, I'm assuming you adjust it depending on which PlayStation 4 you have, because it mentions different size brackets or distances between them, maybe. We'll find out more when I actually get into the review of it. They mentioned that you could follow them on Facebook and Instagram. The product must be assembled. Instructions inside the packaging, excuse me. Yeah, and it notes the consoles aren't included. Don't think that they would be. Alright, on to the next one. Great thing there. The next thing they included in the box, these are all PlayStation 4 apparently, but there's different versions that they have. That one clearly was just the basic model. This one, a little bit open already, whatever, not a big deal. So the other one was the Game V-Space. This was the Game V-Space Duo, implying 2. Why is that? Well, because it has cooling fans. Oh, it does. And space for 2 controllers on the front of it. Cooling fans, who'd have thunk it? It says the same thing on the sides, show your style. And it mentions what it is again, and it thanks you for choosing them. That's all basic. But on the back, you may or may not be able to see. I hope I'm doing a really good job of this. It shows the same kind of bracketing, except this time there's a flat platform with fans built into it. That is amazing. I don't know if it's powered somehow. We'll find that out in the review. Or if it's just like your fans naturally blow out and it moves the fans of these. Or if it's just space so that the cooling from your PlayStation 4 can continue downward and it doesn't block them. Not entirely certain of that. And then you see the 2 holes where the arms of the controllers can rest. So that's definitely cool. Again, it reminds you that the consoles and controllers are not included. More of the same stuff on the back. Now, for the reason that this box is so big, is because inside of this box, boy howdy, after I take this out, I'm just gonna put the brown box on the ground. Woo! Give me 5 seconds. Oh boy. It's this thing. This is the bulk of the weight of that box. The Borangame, it even mentions that it's made in Italy on this one. You know what, let's change it to, oh no, this is, I thought there was an Italian side and an English side. No, it's just Italian first. And then it mentions some English down below. It roughly says that it looks like, oh, it's the game console horizontal wall mount. So that's cool. So it says for original PlayStation 4s, the Slim PlayStation 4s, and the Pro PlayStation 4s. Also, it holds the PlayStation 3, your Xbox 360, your Xbox One S, your Nintendo Wii, and your Wii U. Could it hold other things? I'm going to find that out too. We're going to go through that in the review. Technically, if it shows that there are also white versions of the wall mounts. We'll use this as well, probably for your white consoles. For perfectionists, or if you're somebody that likes to paint things, starting off with a white base maybe makes more sense. I understand that there's more technical ways of going about it, but that's just an idea. But the bottom line here is that technically, I feel like you could put other consoles in there as well. And it has a space for the 2 controllers, which the other one had. So like each of these things it built upon the one before it. Ooh boy, this thing's heavy. So on the back, in English, hey, there's an English section. With the wall mount game side horizontal, wow. Let me start from the beginning because this English may be slightly broken. With the wall mount game side horizontal can finally show your console in a new, unique, and innovative exhibit. With the game side wall mount, you can place your console easy and secure at the wall next to your TV or monitor and plug all the cables and any power supply on the back, so that there will be no more tangles in sight. Pretty good English, actually. It was a run-on sentence, but I'll give him, E for effort, or A for effort, whatever the expression is. Nevertheless, it goes on to say the console and its accessories, the pads and cables that are shown in the images for illustrative purposes only, and they don't supply them. It's easy to install, strong build-in metal 2mm thickness, hide the cables and power supply. It can be installed on any wall. All the USB, HDMI network ports and DVD compartment are accessible. I'm kind of putting it back in proper conjugation there. And it includes Scotch tape, scratch proof. Don't know what that means. It includes Scotch tape, scratch proof. I don't know if they mean like if you use tape, it like won't leave adhesive on there, nor will it leave scratches if you do something else to it. I don't know. We'll find all of that out in the review, most certainly. Is there anything else worth mentioning on here? No, not exactly. Normally I would open these boxes up and let you see inside, but I think pictures are going to do a little bit better of telling everything about it. I think that this is just a really, really heavy thing that I don't want to crack open and double its length and all that stuff and get it out of the shot. So bear with me this time. Normally smaller things we would take out. I'm just going to save that for the next video that we unbox something. That's great. You'll see plenty of these pictures though with the items out and used properly. And for that, we're good.